Scope of ethics. The scope of ethics is the range of its subject matter. As a normative science, ethics seeks to define the moral ideal. It is not concerned with the nature, origin or development of human conduct. It is concerned with the ideal or standard to which our conduct should conform. But in order to inquire into the ideal of the conduct, it must know the nature of conduct. Conduct is the expressions of character and character is settled habit of will. Ethics inquires into the springs of action, motives, intentions and voluntary actions only to pass moral judgments upon them. Ethics is concerned with the highest or absolute good. Thus, the fundamental notions of ethics are right, duty and good. Ethics is concerned with the nature, object, faculty and the standard of moral judgments. Moral judgments are always accompanied by moral sentiments. Ethics has an account for the sense of duty or moral obligation too. Ethics assumes the freedom of the will. It discusses the nature of human freedom. It inquires into the nature of responsibility. It gives the moral justification for punishment too. It determines the nature and kinds of rights, duties and virtues determined by the ultimate moral standard. Virtue and vice also comes within its scope. Though it has a province of its own, it has indirectly to treat of several problems which are psychological, philosophical, sociological and political in nature. The method of ethics. Different schools of moralists adopt different methods to investigate moral phenomena. They are the physical and biological method, the psychological method, the historical or genetic method, the metaphysical method. Though there are different methods of investigation in ethics, the true method of ethics is both empirical and transcendental. It is scientific and metaphysical, empirical as well as transcendental. It observes and classifies moral phenomena and explains them by correlating them to an organic system. But ethics does not explain the relation of moral ideal to the reality. It assumes that moral ideal is rooted in reality. Ethics observes moral phenomena, classifies them and explains them by the ideal of the highest good, which transcends the empirical fact. The method of ethics is both scientific and philosophical, that is empirical and transcendental. The end or aim of ethics is to define the nature of highest good of man as a member of society. It investigates the nature of summum bonum, which is the highest personal good and the highest social good. Uses of ethics. Ethics attacks the basis of popular morality and places on a secure feeling all that is valid and essential in morality. By reflective criticism, ethics prepares the way for its constructive function. It separates the essential from the inessential, the permanent from the transitory, and rationalizes our notions of right and wrong. Theoretical ethics is the secure foundation of practical or applied ethics. Ethics indirectly exerts a paramount influence on all departments of our practical life. The right solution of the vital problems of religion, politics, economics, legislature, education, etc. depends upon the correct notions of right and wrong. Ethics should embrace all departments of human action, exert an elevating influence upon them and raise humanity to a higher level.